Hi, this is Marino with elegantfemme.com. Are you feeling behind? Are you feeling behind today? Maybe you felt behind yesterday. You know what I'm talking about. You know, there are so many women that I speak to on a daily basis that say this to me. They say, Tara, I feel behind. I feel like I'm never going to catch up. I feel like no matter what I do, I'm never going to get there. And this is so common for us as women. I mean, really, look at the media. Look at everything we're surrounded with, the amount of pressure that we have as women. We always feel like we're trying to catch up. We always feel that pressure that we're almost there, but we're not quite there yet, right? So we always find ourselves rushing and trying to get into the next thing. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you my 3 steps to what to do when you are feeling behind so that you can move out of that space and more easily towards what it is you're really wanting, towards your vision, okay? So I'm going to share with you just right away. Let's get right into it, right? What are the 3 steps? So this is what we typically do when we're feeling behind. We run to catch up, right? We're feeling behind, we're feeling overwhelmed, we're feeling like we're never going to make it, so we run to catch up. We look at what everybody else is doing, and we figure out, oh my gosh, how can I quickly move myself forward to where everybody else is? The first step that I want to tell you might sound counterintuitive, okay? You're going to probably question me on this at first. I want you to be with me for a minute. The first thing that I want you to do when you're feeling behind is I want you to stop. That's right. I said I want you to stop. Now that might sound counterintuitive. You might be saying, well, Tara, if I'm feeling left behind, I better move my button gear and try to catch up as quickly as possible. No, that's not the case. What happens when we do that? What happens when we run and try to catch up? We typically don't know where we're going, and more importantly, we don't even know why we're going there. We're just trying to catch up with everybody else. So step 1 is I want you to actually stop. I want you to stop, right? Step 2, I want you to figure out if you're running your race or somebody else's. Now, what do I mean by that? A very, very dear friend once said to me, Tara, run your own race. And it took so much pressure off with me trying to catch up with where everybody else was going and feeling like I was left behind. And I started to think about, wait a minute, am I running my own race or am I trying to run somebody else's race? So step 2 is I want you to figure out, are you running your own race or are you trying to run somebody else's race? And in step 2, that gives you an opportunity to reconnect with your vision, okay? So are you running your own race or somebody else's race? And reconnect with your vision. That's step 2. Step 3 is I want you to look for a shortcut. This is something that I've become very well known for and something that I absolutely adore. I want to allow myself and every single woman I work with to achieve their desires in the most elegant, easy way possible in, the shortest amount of time, meaning that we don't rush there, we don't push there, we don't try to get there as quickly as possible. We let it happen naturally by taking shortcuts, okay? So let me give you an example, right? Say that you are trying to create $5,000 a month and you're feeling left behind. You see everybody else doing it and you see what everybody else is doing and you're trying to catch up, you're trying to do whatever they're doing, whatever program, whatever they might be doing, you're feeling left behind. Like, when am I ever going to get there? Step 1, stop. Stop trying to catch up. Step 2, ask yourself, am I running my own race or somebody else's? Reconnect with your vision in step 2. Ask yourself why it was you wanted to create $5,000 a month. Was it because you wanted a family vacation? Was it because you wanted to share something special? Was it because you wanted to contribute to the income in a new way? Why did you want to create $5,000? Reconnect with your vision. It's very, very important. If you don't do this, you're going to find yourself continually chasing. Okay? So step 2, are you running your own race or somebody else's, and reconnect with your vision. Step 3, I want you to look for a shortcut. I want you to look for a shortcut that would actually really serve you and your vision. When you pick yourself up from the plan and you stop running and following everybody else, you reconnect with your vision, and that's when you're looking up and above, you can find the shortcuts. Maybe there's an easier, more elegant, more authentic way for you to create $5,000 in income, okay? Maybe there's something else that you should be doing or could be doing that's more in line with your values and your truth that would bring the money in easier and more elegantly. I will tell you a little secret. This is how I create all of my programs. I make sure that I'm doing exactly what it is I want to be doing, and that's how I allow myself to receive the income that I want to receive easily and elegantly, and it's much shorter than most people would imagine. So that's one of my little side secrets. So step 3 is to look for a shortcut, all right? So the next time you're feeling behind, the next time you're feeling overwhelmed and wondering why you're not where everybody else is and wondering how you're ever going to catch up, I want you to follow these 3 steps. I want you to stop. I want you to ask yourself, am I running my race or somebody else's race? And I want you to look for a shortcut, okay? Now, a shortcut doesn't mean cheating, right? Doesn't mean cutting to the head of the line and pushing everybody else away. It means you allowing yourself to get to where you want to go in the most easy, elegant way without the sacrifice, all right? That's what I'm all about. And that's what I want for you. I want you as a woman to be able to achieve your desires without having to sacrifice any piece of who you are, all right? So this is what I want you to do when you're feeling behind. I'd also love you to leave a comment below. What do you do when you're feeling behind? I'd love for you to share. I know we have so many experts around the world that are a part of the Elegant Femme community, and so many of you are having huge successes. Every single one of us at some point in our life has felt like we're behind. So share with us, what is it that you do when you're feeling behind? I'd love to hear from you. Bye-bye.